Welcome to the 2019-2020 Solanco Scholars Ceremony. I'm Sarah Parrish, one of the assistant principals here at Solanco High School. Obviously, these are less than ideal circumstances. In a normal year, we would be in the cafeteria right now, enjoying some sweets and everyone's company. We all wish that were the case, but unfortunately, a pandemic has stopped that from occurring. What a pandemic cannot stop is the pride that we feel for all the hard work that students have given this year. It cannot take away what they've learned and the accomplishments they've achieved over the school year. This video will be a celebration of all of those achievements and accomplishments. I want to thank the families who are watching the video that have supported our Solanco Scholars, especially this year with all of its uncertainties. Your unwavering support and love does not go unnoticed and definitely is appreciated. To the students who will be recognized in this video, I say great job. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished this year. Continue your quest for knowledge and your unwavering curiosity. The award certificates and plaques that students will be recognized with will be given out during our end of the year May distribution of materials. You have received communication from the district about this event. It is also on our district website. If you have any questions, please call the high school office. Our first presenter is Mrs. McTaggart, and she will be announcing the 4.0 certificates.
Here are the recipients of this year's 4.0 certificates, starting with our freshmen. Ian Altoff, Paige Altoff, Caleb Cutler, Annika Hodgkin, Emma Klein, Aiden Maggs, Elizabeth Main, Michael Pluck, Madeline Straley, Catherine Urbine, Santiago Yu Young, and Levi Zook. Our sophomores: Kara Armstrong, Nicole Aerosmith, Caroline Drum, Skylar Eshelman, Piper Graham, Trent Henry, Anna Lazinski, Andre Moeller, Josie Musser, Alina Prang, Ariel Reagan, Kayla Savage, and Alyssa Schlagenhofer. Our juniors: Rachel Cornelius, Adam Lazinski, Jessica Mendenhall, Matthew Metz, Faith Redkey, Sudarshan Sheets, Mariah Shahina, Miley Smith, and Nicole Trout. Congratulations to all of the 4.0 certificate recipients.
Thank you, Mrs. McTaggart, and congratulations to all of the 4.0 certificate award winners. The next section of our video will showcase the different departments at Solanco High School and the students who excelled in those areas.
The Ag Department's 9th grade choice for Solanco Scholars is Clayton Craig for his work in the Elements of Ag class. Clayton has been one of the top 3 Green Hand members each marking period this year. He takes pride in his work, consistently turning things in early, and they are always well written and organized. He has also shown interest in learning about different areas of agriculture, including attending CDE workshops for dairy judging, livestock evaluation, even helping out with some things around the chapter with conservation and sporting projects. Clayton has also shown a great determination with his SAE project. This is always something that is difficult for 9th graders to get accustomed to, but he has been showing up to all of our help sessions and advisories and has been working to improve his grade consistently each marking period, even offering advice to some of his fellow class members. It is an honor from the Agricultural Department to nominate Clayton Craig as the 9th grade Solanco Scholar.
Hi, I am Mr. Luke Kerstetter from the Solanco Agriculture Department. I teach power machinery technology, and our 10th grade student nominee that I had chosen, was Jason Todd. Jason has displayed a great interest in small engine repair, and he has outperformed his classmates in completing assignments. Working with Jason in both the classroom and the agricultural mechanics lab, he is willing to speak up and demonstrate his knowledge of theory and repair to his classmates. Even though I have only been at Solanco for a short term, I have noticed that Jason is willing to help out any student in the class. Observing these qualities and many others have led me to select Jason Todd as a 10th grade nominee for the Solanco Scholars from the Agriculture Department.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Bulmer from the Solanco Agriculture Department. This year, I have nominated Callista Blizzard as my Solanco Scholars nomination for 11th grade. Callista has displayed exceptional work and effort in my advanced animal science class this year. She shows great interest in advancing her learning in animal studies in the past 3 years for our department. Callista is hardworking and takes on her projects with great pride. She demonstrates great communication skills and is willing to use a variety of technology platforms to present her learning. Callista does not hesitate to show her skills in using online learning resources as well. Even though our semester has been cut short by the virus, Callista shows great effort to communicate with me and is working very hard to become certified in the Dairy Leaders of Tomorrow certification program. This year, I am proud to announce that I have selected Callista Blizzard as the Solanco Scholar Agriculture Department nominee.
Hello everyone, my name is Case Humphreys and I teach drawing and design at the high school in the art department. I'd like to recognize Annika Hodgson as a Solanco Scholar in the visual arts for grade 9. Annika is a meaningful and dedicated student who goes above and beyond when working to increase her understanding and technical skill in her drawing class. Her quiet and concentrated focus transform into thoughtfully rendered observational drawings. Annika consistently looks to receive feedback and instruction to further her comprehension and skill. She is inherently conscientious and intentional, not only with her work, but the way she interacts with the environment she finds herself in. I look forward to seeing where this determined and purposeful attitude will lead Annika in her future endeavors. Congratulations on your hard work.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Candace Rakers from the Art Department at Solanco High School, and it's my pleasure to introduce the 2020 Solanco Scholars in the Visual Arts for grades 10 and 11. I'm excited to announce that this year's Scholar in the Visual Arts for grade 10 is Caroline Drum. Caroline is an outstanding student in my advanced portfolio classes. Caroline is intelligent, exceptionally perseverant, open to new ideas, comfortable with ambiguity, and kind. Caroline is consistently committed to developing her visual skills, conceptual ideas, and personal voice within her work. As a member of the National Art Honor Society, Caroline demonstrates art scholarship, art advocacy, character, and service through several community events, which include installing community artwork at the Solanco Fair, contributing to the production of an annual thematic mural, working in the visual arts with young children at Solanco's Ophelia Day and the Extraordinary Give event, as well as curating and installing the Solanco Fine Arts exhibition. Caroline consistently commits to challenging studio work in class and at home. This commitment to hard work has enabled Caroline to be honored in the 2020 Scholastic Art Awards and Young Artist Awards. Caroline has also invested in her own growth by attending summer studio courses at the Pennsylvania College of Art and Design in Lancaster. Caroline's excellent work has additionally been featured in exhibitions at Millersville University, the Oxford Arts Alliance, and the Lancaster Museum of Art. I look forward to encouraging Caroline to continue to challenge herself in her junior year as she works hard in advanced portfolio courses to refine her portfolio for admission and potential scholarships to the top visual arts programs in the country. Congratulations, Caroline. I'm excited to announce that the 2020 Scholar in the Visual Arts for grade 11 is Matthew Mentz, who was a scholar in the visual arts for the 3rd consecutive year. Matthew is a distinguished honor student whose character and work ethic are outstanding. Matthew is perceptive, self-disciplined, innovative, highly motivated, perseverant, thoughtful, and kind. Matthew is committed to developing his conceptual ideas, visual skills, and unique personal voice as he merges inventive visual imagery and text into relevant commentary and imaginative tales. As president of the National Art Honor Society, Matthew demonstrates art scholarship, art advocacy, character, service, and leadership through various community events, which have included the design and production of an annual thematic mural in the Fine Arts Wing, volunteer work at the Philadelphia Museum of Art, working in the visual arts with young children at Solanco's Ophelia Day and at the Extraordinary Give event, as well as the curation and installation of the Solanco Fine Arts exhibition. Matthew consistently exhibits a strong investment in his own growth as he commits to challenging studio work in class and at home. In the 2018, 2019, and 2020 Scholastic Art Awards and Young Artists Awards, Matthew's hard work and commitment have enabled him to be honored with gold, silver, and honorable mention awards. Matthew was additionally awarded scholarships in 2018, 2019, and 2020 to attend studio courses at the Pennsylvania College of Art and Design in Lancaster. Matthew was also honored for his winning design for the Solanco Summer Reading Program, Solanco Reads. Matthew's whimsical illustration for Solanco Reads captures the delight of reading on a perfect summer's day at the beach. Matthew's Solanco Reads design continues to be featured on t-shirts and book bags to encourage the joy and wonder of reading together. Matthew's outstanding work has additionally been featured in exhibitions at Millersville University, the Oxford Arts Alliance, the Demuth Museum, and the Lancaster Museum of Art. I look forward to encouraging Matthew in his senior year as he works hard at challenging himself with increasingly sophisticated work in advanced visual arts courses for admission and potential scholarships to the top visual arts programs in the country. Congratulations, Matthew. Congratulations again to all of our 2020 Solanco Scholars in the Visual Arts. Annika Hodgden in grade 9, Caroline Drum in grade 10, and Matthew Mintz in grade 11. Congratulations to all of you.
I am happy to be here to recognize 3 outstanding students in the business department. We are recognizing them as Solanco Scholars. The first one in 9th grade is Abigail Misteller, nominated by Mr. Fisher for accounting. Here is what he wrote. Abigail has done an outstanding job in accounting. She possesses a terrific work ethic and a level of maturity that is uncommon from a 9th grader. Abigail has developed excellent understanding of accounting principles and procedures, and she is able to apply this knowledge to advanced level problems. Congratulations, Abigail. In 10th grade, Trista Hauk was nominated by Mr. Fisher for Introduction to Business, and here is what he wrote. Trista is a wonderful lady who possesses incredible personality, coupled with a high level of intelligence. This year in Introduction to Business, Trista has consistently created work that has stood out, and her contributions to class discussions have demonstrated critical thinking and empathy towards mankind within a global economy. It has been a pleasure to teach Trista Hauk. Congratulations, Trista. In 11th grade, I nominated Saffron Hinton. Saffron was nominated for her amazing creations in graphic animation and advanced graphic animation and app development. It has been my pleasure and it is an honor to recognize Saffron. Saffron always goes above and beyond the expectations for any projects that we do in class. Her love for design is demonstrated through her projects in school and what she creates at home. Her artistic ability and creative mind have guided her in the creation of some amazing animations. It is always a joy for me to grade and look at her projects because I know she's always going to do a fantastic job. Saffron always has a smile on her face and shows the utmost respect towards her teachers. I am very happy to recognize Saffron for her hard work and commitment to the class as a Solanco Scholar. I miss seeing you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Dylan Maurer. I teach advanced freshman English. When I think of a scholar, I don't just think of academic performance and the ability to master the standards covered throughout the year at an exceptional level. Although those traits do encompass what is looked for in an outstanding student, I think of academic curiosity. I think of the ability to see beyond the concepts discussed in class. I think of an inner initiative to learn. When I think of those traits, I think of Annika Hodgson. Annika has consistently pushed herself academically and cognitively. She has an innate curiosity for learning and discovering hidden concepts, themes, and ideas throughout the text at hand. She has managed not only to maintain an A average all year long, but she has also set an outstanding example for other fellow peers around her. She shows great maturity and kindness in class. She's always willing to productively participate in class discussion, tackle difficult critical thinking questions, and raise the level of academic performance of those around her. As a writer, Annika excels in organizing and conveying an essay in a way that nearly meets collegiate standards. We look forward to seeing her continue meeting academic goals and showing us the true traits of a Solanco scholar.
Hi, my name is Erica Long, and I am presenting on behalf of the 10th grade scholar for the Literature Department, Kara Armstrong. Kara is the ideal English student. She is a quiet leader in her advanced world literature class as she employs strong critical thinking and analyzing skills. However, despite how natural analyzing literature comes to her, this is not the reason she loves the subject. Kara is a writer, and she embodies the close observation and compassion that one needs to be successful in this field. She is always looking to improve her craft, down to each word and image. She is highly motivated to become published and dedicate her time to improving her creative writing. An annual contributor to the Scholastic Writing Awards, this year she won a Silver Key and honorable mention. She also signed up for additional enrichment, taking an upper-level creative writing course as a sophomore. Kara can often be found revisiting and editing pieces of her writing beyond any schoolwork assigned to her. In addition to her writing skills, she is an exceptional and mature student who her classmates highly respect. Kara is a talented but subtle force, never boasting or drawing attention to herself. Kara's kind, humble nature is a rare gift, which is why she is a wonderful all-around student worthy of becoming this year's 10th grade Solanco Scholar. It is my honor and privilege to be her teacher and present her with this award.
I'm John Biles, and I teach 11th grade Advanced American Literature, and my nomination for Solanco Scholars is Jenna Brown. Jenna Brown is the model of an advanced American literature student. Her work as a writer displays a collegiate level of research and thinking. Her use of vocabulary proves that she has an excellent and diverse lexicon. Upon learning of the chance to voluntarily join an AP preparation group in my class, Miss Brown was the first student to sign up and has taken that opportunity to have a deeper exploration into the literature. While confident in her writing, Miss Brown is never shy to inquire about a critical look at her academic and creative writing submissions, showing she is humble and looking for excellence, not accolades. She is also quick to make and highlight connections between the literature in the class and the literature she reads on her own or for other classes. Her writing skill set, her instinctive curiosity about the literature, her deep love of the written word, and her academic excellence display the exceptionalism that is expected of a Solanco scholar.
I'm Erin Burns, lead teacher of the Family Consumer Science Department. Our freshman Solanco scholar is Elena Brown. In a project-based course like life skills, it is such a pleasure to have a student like Elena Brown. Elena has spent the entire year one-upping herself on her creativity and visual skills. Whether we are working on a project or just notes, Elena finds a way to infuse her own creativity in a way that always enhances the content and skills involved. Even when I'm just checking notes, I'm always eager to see how Elena has organized her note pages because they have so much visual appeal. Elena's projects and work this year have all been thoughtful, well done, demonstrative of her understanding, and overall stellar. She is certainly a notable Solanco Scholar. Our sophomore student is in my child development class and Mrs. Sawicki's family management class. Kirsten Martin has been a wonderful student since her start at the high school last year. She showed tremendous promise in life skills as a freshman and has continued those efforts throughout this school year. Despite being a generally quiet student, Kirsten makes her mark on the class. She is an excellent resource for her peers, always willing to help anyone who needs it. Kirsten can also always be counted on to put full effort into her work. She takes pride in being sure she has created work that is of high quality. Kirsten's projects are always among the best in the class and show she has a true understanding of the content and skills involved. Kirsten is quite deserving of recognition as a Solanco Scholar.
My name is Christine Sawicki. It is my pleasure and with great honor to nominate Yaneth Vasquez Ortiz as my Solanco Scholar for Nutrition and Foreign Foods. Yaneth is a remarkable student. She is a sweet, kind person who is also hardworking and academically driven to do her best at all times. Yaneth receives excellent grades in school. She earned a Serve Safe Handler certificate that was on her own time, and she exudes a positive attitude. She has great time management skills, and she is very organized. Yaneth and her family should be very proud of her academic success. She is a pleasure to have as a student.
I'm Ted Barron, English teacher, and I'm nominating Stella Woy. Stella is a hardworking, kind, and compassionate student. Stella consistently strives to do her best in everything she tries and is not satisfied with anything less. She goes out of her way to help others, and she always brings a positive attitude to the classroom. Stella is very active, participating in a variety of clubs and sports. Stella is an all-around positive member of the classroom, school, and Solanco community as a whole.
I'm Kim Spearing, and I teach math concepts and provide academic support for students. I chose Austin Crothers as a Solanco Scholar because of his perseverance and his efforts despite obstacles and influences in his life. Austin is a pleasant, respectful young man with a quirky sense of humor. Austin could have chose perhaps an easier or a different path, but he chose to strive and work hard in academics, and it has paid off. Austin wanted to get into CTC, and he has been accepted. Austin will begin the Introduction to Construction program next year, and I have no doubt that he will do well because of his efforts and perseverance. For this reason, I have nominated Austin Crothers as a Solanco Scholar. I chose Colby Martin as a Solanco Scholar because of his strong work ethic and perseverance in his work. I had the pleasure of knowing Colby for 3 years in my math class and in academic support. I watched him grow from an awkward, shy freshman to a respectful young man who has a positive influences on his peers. Colby is definitely a hands-on worker. He has numerous times he's brought engine parts into our math class, and the joke was, what part is he going to bring today? Honestly, I couldn't identify any of the parts. Despite that fact though, Colby still worked hard on the book work and would seek out help, ask for help for studying for a test, and would do his best. Colby also had almost perfect attendance. He truly loved school, or loves school. All of this has paid off for Colby as he has just been accepted into the diesel mechanic program at CTC, which is a highly competitive program. He was very proud of that fact, as he should be. So I nominate Colby Martin as a Solanco Scholar.
I'm Mrs. Emily Dawley. I'm the librarian and advisor for the Reading Olympics team. Reading Olympics is a team of students who read from a list of 48 pre-selected fiction and nonfiction books to prepare for a Quiz Bowl style competition against other Lancaster County high schools. While our team of Reading Olympians was not able to compete this year due to the school closure, I want to recognize them for their hard work and dedication to the team. These students joined the team because they just love reading. They challenged themselves to read as many books as they could on the big, long list of 48 titles. They fundraised, designed t-shirts, and cultivated a team spirit that I miss very much. Team, your enthusiasm and love for books made for an amazing year. Congratulations, team. The Reading Olympics team consists of the following outstanding young adults: Caroline Arrowsmith, Kim Beecham, Hannah Coulter, who is also our team captain, Amanda Curran, Nicole Kudia, Chris Natali, Sarah Schaefer, Casey Sheets, Maria Sholhina, Lance Workman, and Emma Stroyevsky.
This year's freshman Solanco Scholar in Math is a student that all teachers would love to have in class. Her name is Emma Klein, and she consistently scores among the top Advanced Algebra 2 students, including getting 100% on her midterm. She's intelligent, compassionate, kind, and dedicated. Emma always works hard and is not content until she fully masters the mathematical concepts. She always completes her assignments on time and is always willing to help others. She is truly an ideal student. Congratulations, Emma.
My name is Jason Sperry, and I teach advanced geometry. I'm presenting the 10th grade Solanco Scholar Award for the Math Department. This year's winner is Owen Brazelton. Owen was nominated by both myself as well as Mrs. Shell. Owen loves a challenge and is taking both AP Statistics and Advanced Geometry as a sophomore. He's consistently amongst the highest scoring performers in both courses, and he truly seeks to understand the material. Owen is a pleasure to have in class. He's kind, respectful, and he manages his responsibilities well. For these reasons, the Math Department is proud to honor Owen Brazelton as this year's 10th grade Solanco Scholar Award winner.
This year's Junior Solanco Scholar in Math takes challenging classes in all subjects. She currently has 3 AP classes and 2 advanced classes. She is consistently the top scoring student for advanced trig and calculus. She is one of those students that every teacher would love to have in class. She is kind, determined, and intelligent. She always makes sure she has her work done on time regardless of what else she has going on in her life and in other classes. Additionally, she's always willing to help other students, whether it's in class or through NHS tutoring. And if I remember correctly, this is her 3rd time winning the award. Congratulations, Faith Redkay.
My name is Scott Wayman, and I am a member of the music faculty at Solanco High School. Our grade 9 Solanco Scholar candidate is James Hardigan. Jimmy is a member of the concert and symphonic band, the jazz band, and the percussion ensemble. Jimmy is a highly talented and well-rounded young musician. He has exceeded every challenge placed in front of him in a wide variety of musical settings. His willingness to learn and his desire to seek new challenges set him apart from his peers. Jimmy has also expressed an interest in pursuing music education as a profession. I have every confidence that his desire to learn and improve as a player, along with his positive attitude and strong work ethic, will allow him to achieve all of his goals.
Hi, I'm Erin Biles. I teach high school vocal music and classroom music. I'm here to talk about the sophomore nomination for Solanco Scholars. We had so many talented sophomores this year, it was difficult to pick just one. So we picked 2, Maria Eden and Julia Gavin. I'll start by reading a little bit about Maria. Maria Eden is an outstanding sophomore music student. Not only is she in chorale, chorus, and orchestra, but she took music appreciation and music in the theater this year. In music in the theater, she thought completely out of the box by creating an ingenious rocket ship and other set pieces out of a box. Maria has a special passion for music and is that kid who will look things up on her own and geek out about exactly what you hope your students geek out about in music class. She incites critical thinking discussions in class and has opened my scope of new music at times as well. Maria definitely fits into the category of ideal student, and it is more than a pleasure to have her in class. Julia Gavin is also an outstanding sophomore music student. This year, we worked quite closely on music for festival competition. She made it all the way to PMEA Region 5 Chorus, which is completely outstanding. It is a pleasure working with a student with such passion and drive for music. In addition to being in chorale, she was also in Music in the Theater and Music Appreciation this year. In the final project for Music in the Theater, she wrote the music with a partner, which is very outstanding. Since moving to online learning, I can always count on Julia to be the first one to get her work done for music classes, and it's always done thoughtfully and with a drive that one can tell comes from a place of passion and dedicated for music. Thank you.
Our grade 11 Solanco Scholar is Faith Redkay. Faith is a member of the orchestra and also is the student leader of the string ensemble. Faith is an incredibly gifted musician and scholar. Faith serves as our orchestra concert master and is the student leader of our string ensemble program. Faith excels in each and every musical setting and is always willing to give of her time and talents to organize, rehearse, and direct any small ensemble for any occasion, both in and out of school. Faith auditioned for and was named a member of the 2020 Lancaster-Lebanon Music Educators Association Honors County Orchestra Festival and was also named to the elite small symphonia group made up of the finest young orchestral musicians in Lancaster and Lebanon counties. Faith is a proven leader and is always prepared to be a positive role model for all.
My name is Alyssa Armstrong, and I teach advanced biology. It is my pleasure to announce to you the Freshman Science Solanco Scholar, Miss Katie Irvine. Katie is an exceptional advanced biology student. Her maturity, motivation to learn, class participation, and inquisitiveness are admirable. Katie's peers always look to her as an example, and she selflessly goes out of her way to help others succeed. Katie understands the need to reflect upon her learning, regularly asking to review her homework and exams for clarification of what she did incorrectly so she will not make the same mistake again next time. Including her midterm, Katie has received A's on all of her rigorous exams in advanced biology this year, and on all but one of them she received above a 95%. Katie maintains her outstanding grades and work ethic while excelling in gymnastics and track and field. With an exceptional work ethic, adult maturity, and phenomenal time management skills, Katie Irvine is truly worthy of being a Solanco Scholar.
Jessica Tipping, Advanced Chemistry. Alyssa Schlagenhofer. Alyssa is a very kind, mature, intelligent, motivated, and responsible young lady. She completes all of her work in a timely manner with great accuracy. She works well in the lab to obtain excellent results and asks thoughtful questions. Alyssa is extremely helpful to her classmates and is very willing to share her knowledge and understanding. Her ability and willingness to learn makes her a shining example of a Solanco Scholar.
Hi, I'm Brett Miller. I teach Advanced Placement, AP Biology at Solanco High School. It is my honor and pleasure to nominate Faith Redkay as this year's recipient of the Junior Solanco Science Scholar Award. Let me share with you, if I may, a few of the reasons why I feel Faith is deserving of such recognition. Faith Redkay exemplifies what it means to be a Solanco Scholar. She's a hard-working learner who exhibits a responsible, serious approach towards school and learning. She works with a dedicated commitment towards completion of each task. Her quality of work is complete, organized, and reflective of in-depth thought. All of these qualities are reflected in her superior grades and exemplary work. In addition, Faith Redkay is very courteous, respectful, and mature compared to many of her peers. She is a positive influence and definite asset to classmates, the teacher, in the classroom because of these fine qualities. With an adult maturity and a desire to learn each day, Faith Redkay is truly deserving and worthy of being a Solanco Scholar. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Mr. Shoemaker, and I teach 10th grade Western Civilization and AP European History. I am here to introduce the Solanco Scholars for the Social Studies Department. First up, we have Madeline Straley in grade 9. She was nominated by Mr. McTaggart, and he writes, I would like to take this opportunity to recognize Madeline Straley as the 9th grade Social Studies Solanco Scholar. Madeline, or Maddie, has been a stellar student all year. Her grades were impeccable, but her maturity, positive personality, and insight into multiple topics throughout the course has made her a role model difficult for any other 9th grade student to live up to. Maddie came to class every day with a smile, gave great perspective in class topics for others to hear, and was an absolute privilege to teach. It is my honor to nominate Madeline Straley, and it is my opinion that she is very worthy of being the recipient of this honor. Next, we have Alyssa Schlagenhofer for grade 10, nominated by myself. I have Alyssa in 10th grade AP European History. Alyssa is consistently a top performer in social studies classes and is not afraid to take on new learning challenges. Taking an AP course can be quite a difficult adjustment for many sophomores, and Alyssa rose to the challenge and distinguished herself by making great strides in her analytical and writing skills early in the first marking period. She consistently displays impressive historical reasoning skills and is respectful and helpful with others. Outside of class, she exemplifies positive community involvement through tutoring in chemistry, coaching softball, participating in varsity softball, as well as helping with many fundraisers and student activities in Ophelia Club and National Art Honor Society. Despite her very busy life, Alyssa continues to excel in many areas, especially social studies. Alyssa Schlagenhofer has truly earned the distinguished title Solanco Scholar. And last but not least, in 11th grade, we have Faith Redkay, nominated by Mr. Althouse. The Solanco Social Studies Department is proud to recognize Faith Redkay as the Solanco Scholar for 11th grade. Faith is currently excelling in her AP American History class, while she balances that challenge with taking 2 other AP classes at the same time. Faith is an excellent student who gives great attention to detail in the work she accomplishes. She is creative, energetic, and enthusiastic. Faith Redkay is a hardworking, dedicated student who is eager to take on new challenges. Because of her outstanding academic record in her social studies class this year, the Social Studies Department is proud to honor Faith Redkay as our 11th grade Solanco Scholar. Congratulations to all the 2020 Social Studies Solanco Scholars.
The Solanco Scholar recipient in the Technology Education Department for 9th grade is Kara Peace. Kara is an intelligent, inquisitive, and genuine young lady. Kara has excelled in design engineering course at Solanco High School. Kara's ability to break down a complicated problem and apply her knowledge, research ability, and innovative ideas to create unique solutions to problems has set her apart from her fellow classmates. The previous mentioned abilities and her communication skill was on display as she was the supervisor lead over a group of her peers to design and construct the elevated bridge for the spring musical. Kara is a phenomenal student at Solanco High School and is a great recipient of the Technology Education Solanco Scholar Award.
The 2019-2020 Solanco Scholar Award for the Technology Education Department as a 10th grader goes to Cody Jackson. Cody has demonstrated a high level of understanding and application of computer-aided design software and 3D printing processes in CAD. Cody is a student who puts time outside the classroom as well to expand his knowledge. Cody also spends most of his advisory periods in the CAD lab, not to catch up, but to expand and improve on his assignments, knowledge, and design. In class, Cody is also willing to help other students. Cody also does very well in manufacturing systems with Mr. Bruns, and it shows. Both classes have a great deal of overlapping principles. Cody goes above and beyond in CAD and manufacturing systems. These are some of the reasons Cody was selected to earn the Solanco Scholarship Award for the Technology Education Department.
Hello, my name is Matthew Bruns. Josiah Petersheim is our 11th grade Solanco Scholar for our Technology Education Department. Josiah Petersheim has done an excellent job in our Metal Systems course this year. Josiah showed an eagerness to learn right at the start of the school year. As we progressed into the sheet metal work area, Josiah really showed his attention to detail skills. The sheet metal pan project was done very well, as was his box with a hinged lid project. Our clamp project teaches the skills of electric arc welding, brazing, and machining processes with the metal lathe and drill press. He worked with great care and accuracy, particularly on the metal lathe. Josiah is a very thoughtful and respectful young man. He is eager to assist his fellow students or to help his teacher with a task. Josiah has also taken courses in graphic communications, design engineering, and robotics. To no surprise, Josiah has done an excellent job in those courses as well. It is with great pride that we nominate Josiah as our 11th grade Solanco Scholar for our Technology Education Department.
Hi, my name is Caleb Graves, and I am the Fitness 9 physical education teacher here at the high school. I am happy and privileged to have the opportunity to announce our Solanco Scholars for 9th, 10th, and 11th grade. I'm going to start with our 9th grade Solanco Scholar, who is Alex Westwood. Alex was nominated by myself. Alex is receiving this award because he is confident, optimistic, hardworking, and extremely enthusiastic. Alex entered physical education with a smile every single day and a willingness to connect with his classmates. During physical education, Alex adapted to the constraints of the game and embraced his mistakes and viewed them as opportunities for learning. Over the semester, Alex improved his mile time by 17 seconds, his 20-meter run by 13 laps, his push-ups by 10 repetitions, and his plank time by 40 seconds. Alex is a great example of what it means to be a physical education student. He competes and he creates a positive mindset both for himself and others. Our next award winner is our 10th grade winner, Evelio Velasquez Barrios, who is a sophomore and was nominated by Tesla Atkins. Evelio Barrios is just an excellent human being. He's motivated to play hard every day, learn new skills, and apply 100% of his effort to everything he does in class. Evelio is the first student to class, the last student to leave, typically due to his desire to help clean up after class. He is a team player, hardworking, responsible, respectful, kind, and the perfect example of a physical education student. Evelio Velasquez Barrios. Our last recipient is our 11th grade winner, nominated by Tony Cox. I'm very excited at the consideration of Colson Schaefer for the Solanco Scholars program. As fitness instructor for 6 years at Solanco High School, I have had the pleasure of being associated with this young man through school and have developed a professional relationship outside of school. I have found him to be a conscientious, hardworking, and very detailed person with a great personality. As a teacher, you look for certain characteristics in others that will allow them to excel. Some of these characteristics are pride, accountability, leadership, discipline, intensity, and sacrifice. Colson possesses all of these characteristics, which makes me certain that he will be successful in anything he does. Again, it is an honor and a privilege to announce our award winners for the physical education department. I wish all of you well.
It is the language department's privilege to present Cassie Buitron as this year's Solanco Scholar for the class of 2023. Cassie is a true role model at Solanco High School. She demonstrates both kindness and courage by entering the classroom every day with a positive attitude and befriending others. Cassie shows both responsibility and respect to herself and her classmates by consistently exceeding expectations on assignments. As a result of her effort, she has performed in the top of her French class each quarter this academic year. Cassie has a natural ability to learn foreign languages and is beyond deserving of the Solanco Scholar title.
Hi, my name is Jen Eisenberger, and I'm the lead teacher for the World Language Department. Today, it is my honor to present two of our students with the Solanco Scholar Award for the success that they've had this past year in Spanish. Our first student is our 10th grade student in Spanish 2. She was nominated by Mrs. Batista, and her name is Kara Armstrong. Mrs. Batista says about Kara that she is a perfect example of the qualities that make up a Solanco Scholar. She is very dedicated. She has never scored below 94% each marking period. Her approach to Spanish is admirable. She is challenged daily to step outside of her comfort zone by reading and speaking in Spanish. She is focused and motivated towards every assignment and activity in the class. Kara is a well-respected student in her class, and she is always ready to learn with a smile. She was also inducted into the Spanish Honor Society and will help tutor students. I am confident that she will continue to grow academically and excel in her education. I look forward to teaching her again when she reaches AP level. Congratulations, Kara, and again, you were nominated by Mrs. Batista. Our next student is a Spanish 3 student. She is our 11th grade student that I am privileged to have nominated as our recipient of this year's Solanco Scholar Award. Jaden exhibits all of the characteristics that not only define the ideal scholar, but complements those traits with respect and kindness. Jaden began this year as an ambitious and talented Spanish 3 student and has continued to grow in her abilities and desire to learn the language. Her diligence and work ethic contribute to her success in the classroom, but her positive attitude, eagerness to learn, and her huge heart for learning and accepting another culture will ensure her success continues outside of the classroom. Jaden is an active member of Spanish Honor Society as well. She goes above and beyond every single day to use her abilities to help others around her. These are only a few of the many reasons she was chosen for this award. I look forward to watching Jaden continue to grow in the Spanish language, and I am very excited to see the opportunities that await her in the future. So congratulations, Jaden, for being our 11th grade Solanco Scholar.
Good evening, this is Scott Long, principal at Solanco High School. I want to thank you for spending time with us tonight as we recognize the great achievements from our students throughout the 2019-2020 school year. I'll leave you with two closing remarks. First, parents, I really want to thank you. Without your support, without your partnership, there's no way that our kids would have everything they need to be successful here at school. And I want you to know we really recognize that and truly appreciate it. The last thing, students, depending on when you're watching this, it's roughly the middle of May 15th, May 16th. You're not quite done yet. I want to challenge you. Finish the school year strong. Learn everything you can and do everything you can to make sure that when we come back in the fall, you're prepared. Thanks again and have a great evening.